blackseries.com. Yeah, I just saw my cat do the most weirdest thing ever. So we're sitting there looking at him like, okay. All right, so let's get this started. So we're going to be doing this just for fun, just to show you how amazing our technology is. We're going to be using a 720p projector, 600 by 800 SVGA. Mr. Bird can remember what he did with his remote controls. Let's see what we got going on here. Which one is which? Right here. Here. Nope. No. Right here. No. All right, I'm going to go track down my bar stick. Got it. Now, solar technology has the ability to be used on, like I said, low-end projectors. We don't use a lot of expensive high-end projectors in our demonstrations. We like to show our customers at the end of the day that you don't have to spend a lot of money for a projector if you don't want one. I can see plenty of light in the environment. And I'll go back and show you what projector we're using in the thumbnail. I'll show you that we're definitely using that projector right there. Here's my Sony. Zoom all the way up. This is 1,000 lumens, 600 720p SVGA. This projector was discontinued in, I think, 1999. Discontinued it. So when Prince's big song came out, this projector was discontinued. This is a portable projector, portable Sony projector. All right, so let's begin. Now, contrast on this projector is extremely low. That doesn't make a difference because our technology is black. That's that problem.
Sweet.
Now the screen does 4.3 because the projector is literally that old. Charge for my charger because I know it's going to be done pretty soon. There we go, 30%. Best don't keep it charged. So what we have down in the specification sheets for the Black Series technology is minimum is 1,000 lumens because, like I said, we're running it right now. So you don't have to have a high power expensive projector with a ton of ambient light, a ton of lumens attached to it. 1,000 lumens will do just fine. Let me back it up a little bit here so we can show you, because even though we're not that close to the screen, we want to be a little further back. So everything over here. And let's go over here instead. And that way you can see a lot of my kitchen, but there we go. Old Faithful's dying. She's passing away. I have to make an order for another one. I don't want that in. I want to get her back 15 feet. That's why I'm moving the picture back. Excuse me, taco, please. So shoot right there. Go back 15 feet. Now, some people considered an Epson 955 WH to be a low end. That's not low. That's nowhere near low. That's a 3200 projector with a 10,000 watt contrast. I think it's 1280 by 70 or something like 70. It's around that area. No, this is SPGA 600 by 800 p projector at 1,000 lumens. And the contrast on this one is extremely low. I think it's like 100 to 1. It's something really low. And we can do this at 15 feet back easily. And that's without zooming, pushing the... No, we don't do that over here. Now, where's the remote control for this? That looks familiar. Very familiar. This is a demonstration that was done. We're not going to mention who, but you know where the demonstration was done at? In that environment at 16 feet back, the projector, and that screen was completely washed out. And it looked a little bit better in the dark with the high-end projector. And now the projector reads in our demonstration is way lower than the P2 and extremely way lower than an Epson projector. This is a 600 by 800 res projector, and this is how our image pulls up on our technology at 15 feet away from the screen. In a fully lit environment on a 120-inch screen. So my screen is actually projecting much bigger. I told you the screen was washed out. I just realized something. On the specification sheet, it doesn't say what's the minimum required of lumens that you can use on that particular screen paint. It doesn't say. It said tested with projectors as low as 2200 lumens. But I haven't seen any demonstrations on 2200 lumens. We can honestly sit there and say 1000 lumens easy because we're doing it right now. I'm going to be using this projector for the next 2 days. Why would I swap out for the 5000 lumen projector sitting underneath of it? Underneath this projector is a full 1080p 5000 lumen projector. Chrissy. Not even needed. We don't use it. We don't want to. That's what I said. They think they're impressive with, seriously, a 3200 lumen projector? No. That's too easy. 1000 lumens would do it on our technology. No. See the reflection of the lake right here? My cat's sitting there watching. He loves to watch scenery. This is why this is called a cinema complete. Doing these demonstrations, I think today I must have received 34 messages from the individual, so we know the pressure's kicking. And the more he complains to us, the more we know that basically the pressure's getting worse and worse for him. But he has to do the test, or at least a paint challenge, something. But until then, while we're waiting for him to get that done, we'll be displaying our 1000 lumen projector for I think the next couple of days. While we're waiting for all the tests are done, so Mom will have fun on 1000 lumens, eh? Yeah, when they behave like that, It just tells at the end of the day that they're stressed. They're under a lot of pressure. That's what it tells us. 31 today. Might get 64 tomorrow. Who knows? That's a lot of messages to be typed over by yourself. But I got all that extra time to be typing in messages. You know, you got a challenge thing going over here, and you're being marked on it, rated on it. Okay, well, don't say no. All that matters. The fact that there has to be pressure put on you for a basic, simple paint challenge test. It's very easy to do. It's not good. I had it done already. Finished. Grace, thanking the Lord. But how much here?
Getting that from YouTube.
I'm gonna do some demonstrations today on 127 inch we got sitting in the window. That's the 39 Black Widow sits over there. And that's also to the projector we're using that demonstration is 600 by 800 720p SVGA, same the one we have in here. What's going on there? There we go. Back. We'll rewind that back a little bit. I don't know why. It sounds exactly like it. Literally sounds exactly like the song. That's the first time I was like, wait a minute, is that what I think it is? So we do some more demonstrations on the 39s, which is sitting right behind me, on a 600 by 800 720p SVGA projector, and that's what we're using right now, portable. So in the specifications on this technology, it does say that you can use a 1,000 lumen projector, and we're showing it off right now.
Welcome to another episode of Rise and Grind. Hashtag Get Life. That's it. Oh, we have a 22-inch TV.
Well, we've got 2 screens mounted into headrests.
Yeah, it's a hybrid.
Chrysler Pacifica, America's only plug-in hybrid minivan.
And regardless of your projector, whether it be 2 million to 1 or 100 to 1, you will pick up a perfect contrast level every single time. Even in a fully lit environment at 1,000 lumens. Now, as I told you before, you watch the demonstration, not to open up old wounds here, but it's true, it is what it is. On an Epson 955 WH, could not pick up a proper contrast level with a 10,000 to 1 contrast. Where this projector 720p is 600 by 800 SVGA, and it has a contrast, I think, of 100. That's it. It's a portable projector. And at 15 feet back, can maintain its contrast level because the screen allows it to do so. So we have some gray in the environment to compare it to. And so when I watch demonstrations, when people are trying to pull up contrast levels, like I said, I'll look at anything in the area that's black, especially speakers. And if that background isn't matching those speakers or anything else in there, and it's coming up gray, so that gray right there, it's matching that. Let's go back there. There we go. So that's what I noticed when I saw the demonstration of the OLED horse. I looked at the sofa, I looked at the skateboard, and I looked at the screen. I was like, they all match. They shouldn't be matching. I looked at the speakers, I looked at the bezel around the screen, and I looked at the wire coming from the back, and you're all black. I was like, they don't match the screen. They can never attempt to do this demonstration in a fully lit environment because it'll wash out so fast. That's why you see the demonstrations in a dark environment with LED lights pushing up in the back of the screen. We don't have any LED lights pushing up in the back of the screen. Floor and my ceiling, they don't bright. Not even reflecting off my wall. Nowhere near there. A little bit on the sofa right here, but not here. That's why when I hear people talking about contrast levels, the first thing I'll do is I'll look for stuff in the environment that's black that'll match the screen. That's what we noticed in The Philosopher. When he had the screen sitting on the 2 buckets, I was staring at the black writing on the buckets, and I was looking at the screen. I was like, nope, they don't match. And if I pick that up, just for anybody who's been in this field for a while, they're going to pick it up. And the experts are definitely going to see it. This is why they don't get contacted. This is why people don't really bother with them, because they don't show anything at the end of the day. I can see it crystal clear. Like I said, they kind of prey on people that don't know. Somebody like me, they would never want to do business with, because I would catch them. That's why. We're not doing that.
Carl, why doesn't NJM use mascots?
Mascots are silly. Saving money isn't.
You think I'm silly?
And at that 15 feet back and the zoom was pushed in. That's even worse. Let's pause this to miss anything because I don't want to miss anything myself. They're in. My zoom is pushed all the way up 15 feet back to the screen at only 600 by 800 res projectors. People sit there and tell you that, oh, a 600 by 800 res projector is garbage. That's because the screen they're using is garbage. They have to be able to use a high-end projector in order to make the screen look good. We don't have that problem. And this product can be used on so many levels, it's not even funny. 2.0s can beat the crap out of the house. On so many levels, it's not even funny. Everything got beats house space, even certified. Problem. We do got a knockoff projector back there. I forgot we had to do that demonstration on a knockoff projector, even though we tell you don't use knockoff projectors. Is that right, Taco? How'd you get that? Funny dude, funny dude, funny dude. Funny dude. Samsung. Samsung 4K demonstrations. Okay. Today, let's see what's going on. What we down here to play around with? Look at that, 1,000 moon those, baby. Let's get some.
Getting there for
Well, we're late on that, aren't we? We're super late. See how the horse is not supposed to match the gray at all, period. The background has to say solid jet black. And then you have the OLED horse that shows multi shades of black levels at the exact same time. That's what's so bad. But some people who are not trained eye can't see it. They just see, oh, a black horse pops up because I'm showing a somewhat black level. It's possible. No, on our end, it's a complete fail. It's not supposed to come up gray. It's an old display. It's supposed to be black. Supposed to match that gray over there. Yeah, even though why wasting the fixes at the end of the day. Certified screen you test against at the end of the day. Once in a while, we got to put them in their place. They don't not in the same category. I should be doing certifieds right now, which I'm probably going to do next. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do next. What we do. Wish I could find one black certified screen. We're going to need it. Because that exquisite, a limited edition, is going to be super jet black. We're going to need something to go against it. None of these are going to work. The keys we got are not going to be enough for it. We need something different. I mean, really way different. I would love to be going. I would love to test against diamond technology. I'm tired of this. This is too easy. We got to find something else here. Did that one already. What do they have in their collection right here? Sony 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Been there, done that, been there. I will do this one right here. I haven't done this in a while. Sit, things over here, finish this off. LG food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
I've been so bent on doing these demonstrations. I've been kind of sinking myself into this Black Series technology. I haven't doing enough demonstrations. So, ceilings code 39 technology, and the screen behind is 39. So some demonstrations. So we got 720 short throw for the ceiling, 600 by 800 SVGA. So we're gonna have some form of that screen behind us. Also, we do a 235.1 setup on that screen too, because that projector has that option. We've been asked about that a lot, about 235.1 setups, and I explained to you before that the JVCs, the real high-end projectors, have that option. They're extremely expensive projectors, but you can do 235.1 at 150 bucks. That projector has it on it. So that's like one of the secrets that Optima, not Optima, but ViewSonic does not tell you about, that their projectors have a 235.1 option. They just don't tell you about it. Got to find out by mistake. That's how I found out. People think they got to spend like $20,000, $10,000, $15,000, $30,000 for a projector to get that option. Nah, you can get it on a ViewSonic. We have a projector right on the floor. It does it. All right, I got some editing more on the website. We're going to add some to the crystal. People thinking that we're all the time in other technology that we're not going to be dealing with Crystal Edge. No, Crystal Edge is our site, our first site. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff for that. A lot of stuff we're going to be changing on that site bit by bit, containers, the how things are packaged, even special boxes for them, all that stuff. We want both companies in sync. So we'll advertise one company in one, advertise another one back and forth. Once we get ready, I'll be around summertime. We'll start working on the exotic technology because we have a lot of time data for that. The map, get a kick out of those particular different color screen paints that they can use for all different kinds of applications. Now the limited edition, like I said, they're going to have special containers. Containers aren't cheap; they're $15 a piece for the containers that paint's going to be in. If you want something really crazy like that limited edition, I can't wait to get a certification. I'm still talking to the fellow. I've seen this demonstration somewhere before. Let's do this. It's running. I got some editing to do. On the website, not video. What's this for? So, football highlights.
Getting that from
Get this a
YouTube.
lot.
I join everyone to be frugal. Because I'm famous. Well, not famous. You know, I'm more like that guy from that thing, famous. So saving money is pretty clutch for me.
My son deserves the finer things in life. But his Old Spice gentleman's spring lavender and his body wash. Is that lavender or smell? Oh, look, it's okay. Please.
That would never happen to a vet who's been around 20 years. You get up and tell
You can get that from a $75 SVGA 720p projector that was discontinued in 1999. No calibration, no dark environments.
Sky Moore, unable to make a clean handle, and Granson has the recovery inside the 5-yard line for Indianapolis. Maybe the two best guards in the game.
Look how clean the white levels are.
They're going to go up top instead, back in the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Jelani Woods, the rookie out of Virginia.
Number 1 overall.
That's why when it comes to projectors, I say you spend too much. You don't have to. 1,000 lumens.
Here's another running play. About 2 yards short of the first. But then the second one, eat the clock, get the ball, this guy open up. Good fake, Ryan. Completes it to Mo Alley Cox.
Outer space screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Some people say, well, my projector's not bright enough because I can't even see black levels in contrast or any of that stuff because it keeps washing out. You're not going to have a problem with this technology. Mind you, we start off with 1,000 lumens. We don't aim at 1,000 lumens. That's virtually impossible. We definitely use lumens along the way. You know how cheap a 720p 1,000 lumen projector is? You know how cheap they are? We got a projector downstairs in Optum. I paid $34 for this projector. 34 bucks. That's 3,000 lumens. It's a 1,000 lumen projector we're using right now. Portable. people go to Best Buy and all those places and look at these projector setups, projectors $4,000 or $5,000 for these machines. Imagine when they come into our showroom and they're watching the screen pull up on a 120 inch. And we're using projectors in there that cost under 200 bucks. So you mean, you tell me that basically the projector is $200, that's it. Even certified don't even do demonstrations in this kind of environment. The first thing that comes up is the projector is going to be expensive. The environment's going to be dark. That's why projectors get such a bad projection setups get such a bad rap. But then again, everybody's doing that, so that's why. Go to any forum site, walk in there and experiment. Say, hey, look, how come you guys don't have a projector? Watch the onslaught of freaking comets come nailing down on top of you. It'll be all kinds of something where they can't pull 100% contrast like my OLED over here. I can use my screen with the lights on. I spend a ton of money for a projector for a screen that's going to wash out in the process. Yeah. Then we walk in here with this technology. What can they say? Black levels? We have it. Stuck in a dark environment? Nah, ain't going to happen. Expensive projectors? Nah, not a problem. And we can go outside if we want to, and you can't. And on top of that, mine costs far less and my screen's far bigger than yours. And you think you're actually watching a real movie set up on an 80-inch screen or a 60 and a 70-inch screen. We can go 120, we can go 150, 170, 180, 200 inches, 300 inches. You guys can't even imagine that. That's a conversation I have in forum sites with OLED TVs. Certified screens, we go pop over in their forum site and we show them at the end of the day, what surface you got? All right, I'll show you right here. Got your product right here. Fully lit environment. I can pull 100% star fill. You can't even begin to even see it. And on top of that, this technology can turn a certified screen into almost a white sheet of paper with a projector that costs way less than what they're using in their demonstration. $30,000 and $50,000 JVCs, yeah. So for $3,000 to $5,000, you get a 100-inch screen. That's what you get. And it may or may not be ultra short throw compatible, which means you have to spend the money for a special screen for ultra short throw. And you're going to have to be in an ambient light controlled environment. And you're going to have to spend the money for a god-awful expensive projector to make up for pretty much what the screen can do. And if any certified company out there thinks that I'm telling a lie, well, again, I can easily do a side-by-side and we'll see what happens. Mind you, this technology is not at 100% yet. Blow your screen up by using a 1,000 projector that was discontinued in 1999. That's a lot of, talk at the end of the day. But again, we can back it up. House paint? Yeah, please. Been there, done that. So many levels are not even funny. We gotta buy house paint to put against our screen to challenge the screen. Oh, I forgot. I gotta get that slip silver black today too. Ooh, that's gonna be so much fun. I cannot wait. I'm so excited about this. I'm so excited. Slip silver black versus our technology. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. See the excitement in my voice over that? But you got people that are terrified of that paint, scared to death of it, and I'm sitting there getting excited over here, as giddy as a schoolgirl with a new dress. And you know what that means, people? That's a whole lot of giddy. I love chess. I love challenges. When I'm done with the screen, I'm a little bit depressed because, again, the tests are done. So then we start all over again. Why do you think I make so many screen paint? I love the tests. But this technology right here, we had to go over and beyond when it came to the testing. And like I said, 39s and 38s and all that technology 44s have brutal testing. But this screen, we put it through some really crazy stuff. Man, I can't reach the peak 100. We're missing one element. It's being flown in from another country. We can't tell you what it is. But it's going to boost the screen's white levels way beyond what it is right now. It's more advanced than the heightener. For 1,000 lumen projector. Oh, faithful. Now what happens, if this is God willing, if this technology ever gets to the point where it blows up on that level, I mean that crazy level, crazy level, what will happen to projection companies that count on selling a projector because it has a really high contrast ratio? What would happen? They couldn't use it. What would you use it for, honestly? If you have a screen that's black and can produce a 100% black level, why would you need it? This projector does not have a 2 million to 1 on it. Doesn't even have 1,000 on it. Way less than that. Not even 500. So what would be the point of going out and spending money for that projector if your screen's already black? Because they're counting on people using that projector who have white or gray screens. We're on 1,000 lumens. So what we're trying to achieve with the limited edition, we want that black level, literally so dark, like that Venta black. It looks like you're actually, like it's like a, if you look at the screen, it looks like literally looks like a portal. And you can actually stick your hand through it. I want that kind of black. So we have to spend some money. We have to do some serious research to get the base of that thing. With a screen being that black, it's going to have to produce an extremely high white level to match it. And that's where the fun starts. Where can we go next? Let me see. Let's see. OLED, QLED, 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Okay, see right here, see Skyline. Right, we guys watch that. I'm going back and finish updating the website. Not this one, Crystal Lake this one. So, next one coming up, I haven't decided which one to do. Let me see. So, we can do maybe to knock out two of them at the same time. It's pretty cool. One has to have 3D mapping applications. You can do that one. We're doing the glass right now at the speed. That's being tested. We can't show too much of that because there's NDAs attached to that, not that craziness. So, we're going to start on that super ultra black, that limited edition. That's what we're going to start with. So, let's get hopping and get the ingredients in for some of that stuff in here so we can get started on that, see what we're working with, and what has to be done with that. So this is going to get another recode over. And I got tracking numbers to give out. Thank you guys for being patient. I do appreciate the patience. Some of the items did get delayed, but we got everything in yesterday, so I got your stuff downstairs. We're gonna have a batch number tonight. We're gonna have your tracking numbers tonight. You'll be all good to go. Thank you for the support for 2.0. Oh, that was fun. I know we're past time here, but I'm having a little fun here, people. Yeah, I guess we can do a little bit of this.
Our voice APIs aren't just about making phone calls. With a few lines of code, you can go from this to this. Offer your customers intuitive self-service. Build personalized voice experiences with phone.
Oh, I've been there and done that already.
Says no to something.
They might be better now, but when they first started off, it was like, ooh.
Yes to sweetness.
You believe it's an old projector. Oh, that's what I love about working with the old projectors. The thing about it is, there's nothing wrong with 720p projectors. The screens haven't caught up to the technology yet. This old projector, discontinued in 1999, at that particular time when it was in its heyday, because it's designed just to be, it's an office projector. Something that you take to the, the board meetings and you have your spreadsheets and your pie charts and all that stuff. And of course, they probably did it on a white screen in a dark environment, you know what I mean? And it's a nice little projector to travel from A to B for business meetings and all that good stuff. Probably watch little movies off of it. Who knows what they probably did with it at the end. And these old projectors, it's funny because at the end of the day, they had them on white screens. They never knew the true potential of that technology in that projector. That's how I see 720p's and older projectors. That the people who developed those machines never saw the true potential of the technology it developed because they were cheating the projector by showing it on a white screen. And here it is, we can take that same old projector and make it look like this because that screen is designed to give that projector every bit of what it's designed to do. That's why the 720p on eBay is a freaking gold mine to us. We can get as many projectors as we want. Each one when they come out, they look absolutely amazing on the technology. That's why I have over 70 projectors. I don't pay anything at the end of the day. My highest price 24 projector is $500, which you see the big boys, and then anything underneath that, that's usually what I buy. I was talking to a friend of mine who works for the school district, and the school district throws out all these projectors. Either they throw them out, they landfill them, they scrap them, they go up at auctions, they end up somewhere, and they upgrade to high-end projectors. And those projectors will get scrapped too, and keep going and keep going and keep going, wasting all that money. When all they could use is the old projectors they got, we can make them look like this. They wouldn't have to keep going out and buying new projectors over and over again. This is 1999. Consider the fact, 1999, how old that projector is. And they wouldn't have to keep going out and buying new ones to make up for the poor quality screens washing out in full classrooms because the screen can't pick up. It's not the projector's fault, it's the screen's fault. Because they'll take the same projector, upgrade it, and stick it on the same white screen and get a slight little difference, and that's it, and they think that's an improvement. It's nothing. When I can come in with an old model projector, the one they just tossed, probably from 3 years back, and produce that image in a fully lit environment. Matter of fact, that's not a good not a pretty bad presentation. Ask them, like, hey, what's your last projector you had in here? Oh, we had these old so-and-so. And says, oh, really? And go look up their projector, buy it, do a presentation, have that projector pop up right in that classroom. The screen does all that work, not the projector. The projector does some work, the screen does all of it. That'll be a contract galore. We get a contract from just about every school district with that one. That's why I said this stuff's gonna make us millions of dollars. anybody who has a contract for a company will have the same amount of wealth at the end of the day. Can you imagine meeting the person who developed Coca-Cola? Having a conversation with him at a bar one day. He's like, I got this idea for this interesting drink. You want to come along with me with this idea? Think about how many people that turned him down and told him no to find out what Coca-Cola is a billion-dollar corporation right now. For every inventor that's pretty much stumbled upon someone, say, hey, look, I got this idea for a coat hanger, or windshield wipers, something like that. Toilet paper. I looked at the person who invented toilet paper. Can you imagine trying to, he must have got laughed at a lot on that one, but still at the end of the day, billion-dollar industry. Coat hanger. Let's think about that. Billion-dollar industry. Toilet paper. Billion-dollar industry. And that guy probably made Coca-Cola, sat next to somebody at the bar and said, hey, look, I got this idea for this interesting fizzy drink. You're crazy, man. No one's going to drink that at the end of the day. That's garbage. Just blah, blah, blah. And yeah, some people took advantage of the opportunity. Now, Coca-Cola is a billion-dollar corporation. Now, the technology we have can take any old projector and convert it into this. Which means companies don't have to go out and spend tons of money for brand new projectors. Every time they have to turn on and update, they will not have to update. That saves the school district tons of money. They can go out and buy any cheap white screen encoded with our technology and convert anything they want into this. You know what this screen is made out of at the end of the day? This screen is made out of scrap wood. This is made out of pieces of screen that I found wood that I found downstairs. And the back of it is made out of that same surface that your mom or grandmother may have on your table to protect it so it doesn't get scratched up. Sorry about that. There you go. That plastic. So this frame is just all scrap wood. Pieces of it, all basically stapled together to make the frame. And the back of it is just that cheap plastic, costs $10 to cover your table so your table doesn't get scratched up. And we can turn it into this. Oh, I like this demonstration. And that technology laying against that PVC plastic and pieces of scrap wood can produce an image higher than any black surface you lay against it. White paper can't match it. White screens don't match it. Certifieds can't match it. We don't need high-end projectors. We can run it off ultra short throws. Anything we throw at it, it does exactly what it's trying to do. You can sit back now in your living room, in your chair, and you can watch a movie with the lights on, or a football game. No calibrating, none of that nonsense. Majority of most people don't want to calibrate projectors. They don't. One coat application. If you saw me coat the screen in, one coat, that's it, done. Where some require 4 and 5 coats. I'm not doing that in the day. It's not going to happen. Doesn't match house paint of any kind. Oh, all right. So we're almost done. We're done here. I gotta get a charger. I gotta get on Amazon. I'm ordering my freaking my black microblend, so we can crush it, as we always do. Because as I said before, all my technology comes from God. And God's blessings are unstoppable. So while you guys, gentlemen, are afraid to do the first test, tomorrow there's another one coming up, and I'm going to get another mark. Day after that, I'm going to get another mark. But while you guys try up to this, I got clips silver side against my product because I'm bored and now I want a challenge. Which means I got fabric to collect. Anything I can get my hands on is black, I'm collecting it. Ooh, let's let the Tigers play for a little bit. Yeah, cars race for pink slips. Can you imagine if projection screens paid for companies? That'd be pretty bad, wouldn't it? This thing peaks at 100%. You think this thing turns a certified screen to a white sheet of paper now? Yeah, wait till it peaks 100%. That new element that comes over. We can't tell you what country it's coming in from, but yep, that thing's designed to make the screen go super bright. Super bright. Trying to be rude, but look, we sitting here talking about I need a challenge. And these jokers will contact me, tell me I got a challenge for you. How about you pass that house paint first, and then we'll have this conversation. Because you guys haven't been past that slip silver yet. And right now I'm hunting for different versions of slip silver. I saw a black version on it. I was like, oh heck yeah, we're buying that. Why would I pass that up? I'm definitely not passing it up. You guys can't get past house paint. So before you start thinking about contacting me, talking about, hey, I got a challenge for you, you might want to get past that first. Because that's pretty much one of the easier ones to do before we start giving you the insane stuff. So then I got to get the slippers over here. Nice, that one fast. And then we'll talk. Certified good screens. They're really good screens. And those mixes out there, definitely way better. But they're expensive. That's the problem. That's the problem. They're expensive. Tape over here, tape over there. So I would never say a house paint. We call them house paints because the screens that are sitting in the day can't back it up. But the certifieds are way beyond freaking those mixes. They're not even tested correctly at all, period. That's why I'd rather be tested against than anything else. How dare you fall off? What are you doing? You're not sticky. There you are. Right over there. And just tape it over here. Let's talk about certified. Got me kind of hyped up. But I like the one to test against the certified. The certified's a good screen. This screen is worthy of doing tests on. On top of that, they have a ton of weight behind them. I would never say they don't work because they do work perfectly fine. They do their job. They work. Just next door technology, a little different. Song 1, 2, candy's coming for you. Yep. Screams of the boogeyman. That's why the fellow who makes the Dragonfly, it's a good thing you didn't take an interest in this technology. Because it wouldn't have went well. Honestly, being truthfully with you. Like I said, no disrespect and all, just speaking from the mind. Your stuff would have got leveled quick. Now, mind you, at the time when he was interested in what we had, he was talking about the 44. This is not a 44. These are 48s. Because what I've seen in the demonstration, I didn't like the demonstration. In the dark, again, even the box was matching the screens. Didn't like that at all. Not enough light in the environment. That's something else that bothered me. High-end projectors being used in the demonstration. Probably calibrated projectors at that. No. And I said before that there's no way in the world we give them a sample due to the fact that your environments are too dark for us. We're used to being in well-lit environments. If I'm going to claim to be ambient light projection, then guess what? I'm not going to be in an ambient light controlled environment. I don't see the point. Not trying to be rude or anything, but that's how I feel. But, you know, freedom of speech. It is what it is. Just because somebody has a huge YouTube channel or maybe a heavy following, at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care whether or not if you have this, that, and the other. It comes down to the technology. That's what it comes down for me. And if in your video, and I watch videos where basically you're in these dark environments, no, we're not going to entertain you at the end of the day. Because we don't consider you to be in our class. We do fully lit environments. See this 1,000? Come back here. Yeah.
What about?
So we're in these fully lit environments on these low-end projectors. You guys would never use these projectors in your demonstration. Never. At all. And they won't. Ever. But yet we can come in here and do this easily. So what chance would your screen have in here? It wouldn't be to maintain at all, period. Because these screens are used to being in ambient light controlled environments and high-end projectors and all that stuff. When you come over here, we strip all that away from you. You don't use it anymore. You don't get that opportunity to use that. It's gone. That's the way it should be. I couldn't imagine myself doing a test on this crazy high-end projector and then, oh, that's a white sheet of paper, by the way. High-end projector and dark ambient light control. Oh, heck no. I didn't even like being in the dedicated theater room half the time. It was too dark in there for me. We had to do it. It had to be done. It's all white screens at the bottom. Every last one's all white pieces of paper. Can't tell which one's which, can you? Which ones are certified, which ones are white paper. I can do a mix-up, and you couldn't tell which one's which. That's why there's a little message to the certified screens up there. 1,000 lumens, 720p, 600 by 800 res. The projector was discontinued in 1999. And right now, that projector 15 feet away, and all this light, and that technology can turn your screen to almost a match a white sheet of paper. That's all white paper right there. It's all certified. It's at the top. And that screen's not even anywhere near 50% done. So that's why my message to the guy with the Dragonfly, don't bring your screen over here. Keep it over there. Trust me. You don't want none of this technology at the end of the day. This is a real deal. I'm not in this business to make friends with the big companies. I'm not at all. I'm in here to ruffle feathers. That's it. To level the playing field. Not in for that. People think at the end of the day we're in here to, oh, we're buddies. But no, we don't care about them at the end of the day. And I couldn't care less if they don't care about us. I'm here to do one thing. Level the playing field, bring out technology that everybody can afford. That's what we're here to do. And if you ever decide you want to go side by side to the technology, it'll be the worst mistake you ever made in your life. because you're going to watch a technology that is going to cost the customers probably like under 500 or 400 bucks, have the ability to knock your screen out that costs $5,000. You couldn't even come down to our capital because your company would implode. It wouldn't be able to take basically the disruption and basically in your financial capital. It wouldn't work well. You can't take a $5,000 screen and drop it down to under 500 bucks. You're going to have problems at the end of the day. Look at that. I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Power. These screens are unbelievable. I told you, God's blessings are unstoppable. So at the end of the day, for your naysayers, a message for you guys. Why would I care about your products? Why would I consider your products to be a threat? When we can do this to a certified screen. We don't need the high-end projectors or dark environments. Now, I gotta go shopping because I'm missing some screens. There is, actually there's a couple of them I was trying to get my hands on. Valve has their own screen. A couple of the companies. I heard Optima was making one, but I'm not sure on that one yet. Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, for you naysayers who make great paints, you need these companies at the end of the day. We don't.
Okay,
What
cool.
would I do with them?
Keep those online.
They gave me a free screen. What would I do with it? The technology's better. It's the truth. If they ever want to call me up and email me about it, yeah, it's the truth. Technology's better. Now, in y'all demonstrations, y'all use these high-end, crazy-end projectors. Do you have any idea what would happen if you were to stick? I use a 720p projectors. If you were to stick me on one of the projectors that you use in your demonstration, and you want to lay your screen against this technology, yeah, you get smoked. You get smoked a lot faster than this. Technology is a beast. Or certain, how could they beat us? We're going to outperform their technology. We don't require expensive projectors. We don't require calibrating. We don't require dark environments. And their technology is far cheaper. So how can they outbid us? They can't. As for white screens, because the white screens are just what they were, we dominate white screens with no problem, inside and out. So we would have that capital too on top of that. And this technology basically gets unleashed and it'd be to cover everything we want. Anything we want. I know the naysayers are upset about that and angry about that, but again, we don't care. We can back our technology. I love this technology. 8K desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
People do not understand true technology. But at the end, naysayers, I don't care if you don't like us or not. I'm going to be off the leash pretty soon. This technology will be in the main line, and every company, any place we hit this thing with, it's going to make millions of dollars. And this is money I desperately need because I need it for charity. That's why I need the money. I'm not keeping that money at the end of the day for what? So I can go crazy and go nuts at the end of the day? Go weirdo? No, I'm good. I'm happy with the life I have now. I want to be comfortable, not rich. Now, if I'm rich, then I can take that money and I can use it to help other people at the end of the day that need it far more than I do. That's what I do with 9% of my earnings, to give it back to other people to help them out, because I don't need it. I'm happy where I'm at. I got enough money to pay my bills and a couple of dollars to play a couple of video games, and that's basically about it. That's it. I'm a happy man. That's all I need. My money's going to help other people out. That's where it's going. Why would I obsess over something I can't take with me when I pass? The whole purpose of our technology, like I said, is to be able to give people better technology for a far lesser price. And then the money I can make off this technology, I can turn around to do so much more with it. don't want fancy cars. I don't want tons of jewelry. I don't want big houses. I don't want any of that stuff. I want to be comfortable. That's what I want. If I'm blessed to have that capital, and I know it will because of this technology, it is going to help other people out. That was fun today. That was real fun. Yeah. Now we're gonna order some sips over black and have some fun with that. Yeah, you know, it's gonna be popping up on YouTube with fancy. I'm not doing that. Heck no, nope. I'm gonna live everyday life like everybody else. Comfortable. That's all I want to be. I'm comfortable right now and I'm happy. I'm gonna have plenty of opportunities to sell out to any one of these companies. If any one of these companies who got rights to that technology and I sold out to them, they'd be the dominant technology. But then what would happen? They would take that same technology and they would charge $5,000, $10,000, maybe way more than that for it. And then everybody else would be sitting in the same boat all over again. If you're dealing with them untested gray screen paint mixes that don't test out properly, or you got to deal with the certified screens that want to charge you a ton of money. So that's the reason why we have people who come after us by saying our products are fake and or this and or that and the other, because they're threatened by us. That's why they act that way. And that's why we give them challenges like this to show them that they can't back their products. And they are what they are. Instead of them coming in and backing up their products, all they can do is just slam us at the end of the day. So we give them challenges. Back your stuff up and they can't back it up. All they can do is just sling insults and carry on and act up. That's all they can do. If they could back their stuff, you think they'd be them backing up everything by now? There's nothing there at all, period. Got one guy even matching house paint selling on his website. That's beautiful right there. I'm going to go in VR and go check out some these documents so I can get that assault rifle. And I need it for my online. Definitely pay that assault rifle online. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video demonstration. I gotta go. I gotta be back on. Well, maybe back and do some updating on the website because I want to get back over and do some more stuff over there. We got a bunch of links we got to put in the day. We have to finish a somewhat specification sheet setup for the other two in there, and for the other one, a limited edition. And I got to get ready to go online. I got to order the black slip silver, which we need to do some testing against that because that's going to be fun. Some more certified screens we need to pick up on that, and finish off the first base stage 1 of the black limited edition. So that's basically about it. Gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.